Hello STEAM team. Today we're going to build ourselves a model teepee, similar to the way the indigenous Americans, Native Americans would have built it. But this is a model, scale model, so we're going to make some substitutions to the materials. You can see in front of me I have a scrap piece of tablecloth. Now a real life teepee would have been probably made out of animal skins, but we're going to simulate it with a scrap piece of cloth. I also have here some twine to simulate the use of rope, and I have some clean sticks here. So we're going to start by taking these 4 long sticks, and we are going to sort of bundle them together. I'm going to take my long piece of twine here, and I'm going to proceed to wrap the end of these sticks, making a nice tight bundle. And then we'll sort of tie it off with the little extra piece that's hanging there. Okay, so that's our nice tight bundle of sticks. And now what we'll do is we will try to separate those bottom sticks as equally as we can, and then we will further support those with these smaller sticks. I have a few smaller sticks here which I will use to tie together 2 at a time on this base. So I'm just going to take a smaller piece of twine here and sort of crisscross this bundle. Alright, it's a little hard to get started, but I think once we get going, we'll be able to tie it nicely. So I'm just going to go back and forth to try to get a nice tight connection between those sticks. In both directions there. And then again, we'll make a loop, and we will tie it off. Okay, good. Alright, so I basically bound one larger stick to one smaller stick, and now I have to repeat that to all 4 corners using these 6-inch pieces of twine. Alright, we'll now tie it off again, doing sort of a crisscross. Okay, so now I've got 2 of the sticks bound. I have to repeat that again. On the other side. Alright, so I'll make my loop. my crisscross. Tie our knot. Okay, and repeat. Okay, so now we've got our two legs paired. Now we just want to bridge the connection in the other way. So I still have two more small sticks that I'm going to use. And we're just going to intersect perpendicularly here. At this intersection, at this cross, we're going to bound them again. Nice and tight by looping the string or twine in opposite directions. Okay, we'll tie this off. Now you see I have a little excess twine in the corners. I'm not too worried about that. I could always trim that later with a scissor if I want to. Or it may just be hidden by the cloth when we're finished. So not too concerned about this excess twine here. I've got one more to do here. I'm going to cross this stick here. Tie a loop first, and then insert the stick into the loop, and then tie it tight. And that'll give me enough to start with. So I'll cross back and forth, different directions, to bind that stick to the others. And we will have just enough string, just enough twine to make ourselves a loop here. Okay. And one more to go. And we will tie this last one off. Okay, so we have the makings of a teepee. If we had to put a geometric shape on it, it's roughly based on a pyramid. We've got a somewhat square bottom. I know it's not perfectly squared because I'm using twine and sticks, and it's not holding perfectly right angles there. But in reality, we would want it to be a little bit stronger. I could always reinforce it with some glue. But for now, we've got a rough outline of a square-based pyramid teepee here. And what's next is we're going to take our piece of cloth and we're going to wrap our teepee. Okay, so we can just give it a roll over, and we can use, I found these mini clothespins. Now these are an arts and craft item, but you can always use a paper clip or a full-size clothespin to sort of hold your teepee together. I just happened to find a small one, so I'm going to make it work. Hopefully make it work for me. We'll clip it at the top, and we'll clip it again at the bottom where there's another seam visible, and now we have our complete teepee. Now the teepee was used to keep the indigenous Native American Indians warm in the wintertime, and also it served as protection. So what I'd like you guys to do is check out this video. You can make substitutions as usual and see if you can build your own teepee. Alright, we'll discuss it more in class. Thank you for watching.